Hey you guys, it's Peter and welcome to my channel. Peter's reality TV recaps and opinions and reality TV drama, better known as And That's My Opinion with Peter Mon. And I have some tea. Some tea? That is so... I hate when people say that. I'm a drama channel. I'm a whole drama channel and I don't... Do I say tea over there? I just say drama. I just say drama. Listen, Linda. When the drama is so pumping hot that you just listen. You need a good face mister. And this is not my favorite, the Evian spray, but today we're gonna use it because I just got inside from filming an entirely too long video speculated about Kate Middleton over my drama channel, and I have filmed on every other channel of mine today except for my vlog channel, and so I was like, hell yeah, we're gonna talk about some reality TV. So I want to talk about a few things that are going on. The first thing that I want to talk about is that the Real Housewives of New York, the new cast, is coming back. It has been heard through the grapevine, that they are all coming back, including Jenna Lyons, which really surprises me, but I'm very, very excited about it. I love Jenna Lyons, and I have to say that over time, like, there were some people that I didn't love at the beginning of the show, but throughout the season, I really fell in love with them. And I'm really, really excited about this cast to come back, okay? So, okay, are you excited about this cast, or do you miss the old cast? I have to tell you, after watching the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, Roni Legacy, I do not really miss a lot of that cast. I mean, Dorinda was okay. I like Dorinda. The rest of them, and you know, Ramona Singer is so problematic. The rest of them, I'm just like, whatever. Luann, I like. But people are like, because they announced that there was going to be two new cast members in addition to, or two additional cast members in addition to the already, the new cast that came out last year. And people are speculating that it's Luann and Sonia Morgan. Okay, first of all, they already did Crappy Lake, okay? And I did not, I watched like one episode and I was like, I can't even do this. Sonia Morgan is probably one of my top 5 least favorite housewives of life, okay? I think she's boring. I think she's patronizing. I think she's condescending, which kind of goes along with some of the housewives. But Sonia Morgan, to me, and listen, my good Judy Tawny Jean, she loves her. It seems like everybody that Tawny Jean loves, I don't, vice versa. But I could care less to ever see Sonia Morgan in something else ever again, okay? She seems like a very nice girl and all that kind of stuff. I don't care that she hung out with Madonna, okay? I don't care that she was friends with John F. Kennedy Jr. I don't care about all that kind of stuff. She still says that. She literally got off the plane. When people ask me, like, what do you think of Sonia Morgan prior to watching the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, Roni Legacy, what do you think about Sonia Morgan? I'm always like, she literally, every chance she gets, she drops 2 facts. One, that she partied with Madonna, okay? And the other one was that she was really good friends with John F. Kennedy Jr. And she constantly is saying that. She's on the plane on the way to St. Bart's, and she gets off the plane. She's like, I mean, I have friends of mine that, like, died in a tragic car accident. She's talking about John F. Kennedy Jr. I'm like, Sonia Morgan, like, seriously? You are so boring at this point, right? So anyway, they're speculating that it's Luann and that it's Sonia Morgan. I would not mind for it to be Luann. I actually wouldn't mind for it to be Luann and Dorinda to come back. The thing is that how do you make that work necessarily? Because, you know, Luann and Dorinda are at different points in their life where the other women are. So I don't know, unless it's kind of like if you're watching The Bachelor, the women on The Golden Bachelor, many of them which are similar in age, you know, to the old cast of New York, they're coming back and giving advice to the women that are on The Bachelor. They just did that when they're in Tulum. It's like Susan was on there, and Sandra and Leslie, they all came back. And so I'm like, well, if that were the case, if it was like Luann and Sonia, or Luann, I mean, Sonia probably needs to get her life together anyway. Sonia and Luann, or Sonia, or Luann and Dorinda, or whoever it was, if they came back to kind of be mentors to those women, I could kind of understand that. And then it would kind of make sense. But I don't really see all of them hanging out together again, except for that. Didn't Luann just allegedly have sex with Joe Bradley from Southern Hospitality, which, yes, I watch, and it just got renewed for a 3rd season. Thank you. But some of those cast members need to go because some of those cast members are so boring, okay? Southern Hospitality, for the people that are casting it right now, and as somebody that have avidly watched it for the last 2 seasons, I just want to give you a little hint right now, okay? There will be no 4th season if you keep some of these people around, okay? TJ, I love TJ, but TJ either needs to start getting really, really messy because he seems to know all the tea that's going on in the gossip. He needs to start telling it and being more messy, or he needs to get his own storyline because he's really just kind of like a friend of the cast at this point, right? The other people on there, like, well, this is a whole different story, but like Mia's storyline is solid. Grace Lily's storyline is solid. Who else is the other one? The couple on there, the guy that's going to law school. Will, and what's his girlfriend's name? I can't think of her, but anyway, she got to be the general manager and then she got taken off the general manager. But anyway, there's a lot for that show to go with. So anyway, why can't I think of her name now? Such a pretty girl, I can't remember her name. But anyway, there are so many people on that show that I love to watch, but they need to add some new people. O'Sheen has been on more reality shows than anybody. Did you guys know that O'Sheen was the friend, O'Sheen on Southern Hospitality, that was the friend that like supposedly patted what's-her-face's ass on Southern Hospitality and got called out for it and being disrespectful to women. He was the same guy that was Brock's friend at Sheena's party and was at Sheena's wedding in Vanderpump Rules. And also, like, I think like he patted Lala Kent's butt or somebody's butt, I can't remember, no, it wasn't, it was the other girl that, she's not on Vanderpump Rules anymore, but like he patted her butt and she was like, excuse me, I don't even know you. So it's interesting to me how O'Sheen was on Vanderpump Rules as Brock's friend and at their wedding, but has never on Southern Hospitality ever mentioned that he ever knows Brock or Sheena from Southern Hospitality. So that's so interesting to me to this day. But anyway, so, The Real Housewives of New York is coming back. I'm very excited about it. Now let's talk about Jax and Britney breaking up, splitting up. They're so upset. You know, listen, I got a Southern accent, so I can fake a Southern accent if I want to, okay? And it's not offensive, but, you know, people are like, saying that Brittany it's all being done for PR for the Valley. I mean, it's literally coming out like 2 weeks before the Valley premieres. I think the Valley premieres this week. I think it premieres on Thursday, actually, or Tuesday. And they're like, oh no, this is, and everybody's like, oh no, this is all for PR. Brittany and Jax are breaking up for PR. Apparently, they have filmed Brittany moving out of their joint home and all that kind of stuff, and that's going to be part of the Valley. And Brittany's like, how dare y'all say that I'm breaking up with Jax for PR and blah, 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 and all this kind of stuff. Jax and Brittany have broken up 400 times. I feel like it was like a solid storyline on Vanderpump Rules. So for them, I don't know why Brittany is so surprised that people would think it was a PR move. I can understand her being upset about it. Okay, that people would insinuate that she would break up with her husband and break her family apart for a PR move. I can understand her being upset about it, but being surprised, okay, that was a major storyline on Vanderpump Rules, was Jax cheating on every woman that he was ever with and then breaking up. I'm not really sure why that's a stretch to think that might be a PR move, that they're using that to get people to watch the Valley. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why that's such a stretch. But anyway, I got this article. This just came out hot off the presses 3 hours ago. Brittany reveals Jax did something that should never happen in a marriage. The Jax Taylor and Brittany Cartwright split was a hot topic at the Valley premiere event, with Brittany Cartwright saying, I hit my breaking point. The Valley's Jax Taylor and Brittany Cartwright split continues to be a hot topic, with the pair recently revealing in new interviews why the married couple of nearly 5 years parted ways. On Thursday, March 14th, 2024, the Vanderpump Rules alums attended, this just came out 3 hours ago, you guys. And this is on Bravo. This is the Daily Dish on Bravo. On Thursday, March 14th, 2024, the Vanderpump Rules alums attended the Valley Series premiere party in style at Jax and Britney's Jax Studio City Sports Bar in Los Angeles. With the recent news that the pair was taking time apart and living in separate homes, both addressed the split on the red carpet and gave new details about what's really happening behind closed doors, as reported by Page 6 and the Daily Dish. Here's what they said. What caused the Jax Taylor and Brittany Cartwright split? The way Jax treated Brittany recently led her to want the separation. She said, we've been together 9 years and people stop appreciating and take you for granted after some time, and that should never happen in a marriage. What do you mean that should never happen in a marriage? Do you not remember? Rotten hell, you piece of shit! Don't you remember that, Brittany? That was how Jax treated you the first year you were together. Remember that? Rotten hell, you piece of shit! I hope you rotten hell! Do you remember that, Brittany? We were all cheering you on. Yes, Brittany, yes. And then you married him. Now, I have a lot of people that I know in my life that there's been infidelity and they've made it through the other side, but now it's coming out. And Katie Maloney even said it on Vanderpump Rules. She said people still talk about Jax to this day if there's always rumors growing around. So, Brittany, how are you not hearing them, girl? Okay? Or is this going to be a major storyline on the Valley? And then if you're talking about it on a red carpet, nobody's forcing you to talk about it, okay? So if it's not for PR on the show, what you could say is, this is a really personal issue. I take my marriage very personally, therefore I'm not going to talk about it, okay? But you're on a reality show, which you talk about everything on a reality show, and so you're talking about your marriage as a split. You're even on the show being filmed, moving out of your home. Therefore, it is a storyline on the show, so you talking about it is actually PR for the show. So you can't say it's not, okay? But I digress. We've been together 9 years, and people stop appreciating taking you for granted after some time, and that should never happen in a marriage, Brittany told Page Six. So that's what I'm trying to get back, and if it doesn't get back, we won't get back together. It was revealed in a teaser for the Valley that there wasn't a lot of magic happening in the couple's bedroom. Brittany told fellow cast member Janet Carperna that she didn't feel Jax was still attracted to her, adding, "We don't have sex ever." Brittany agreed that the lack of intimacy could have been grounds for damaged self-control, but thankfully the Kentucky-raised mother of one is confident in her own skin. "I think I just had to be like, I'm hot as hell and I'm not going to listen to this bullshit anymore," Brittany continued to tell Page Six. Brittany reiterated that Bravo cameras were back up and rolling since she and Jax announced their split in February 2024, adding that things were gonna be crazy. There you go, Brittany. When you want to come out and say, and I like Brittany, okay? I like her, but when she wants to come out and say, this is not for PR, why y'all saying this is for PR? Because you just said right here, okay? Things were gonna be crazy. That was a direct quote from you, okay? That's PR. That's public relations, that's marketing for the show. "A lot of stuff happened when the cameras went down, and I want people to realize that it's not because of what happened on the show. It's not because of anything like that," said Brittany. "I very much love Jax, but I hit my breaking point a little bit." So that means they're going to get back together. Jax's split is not for publicity. Jax and Brittany maintain that nothing about their separation is a publicity stunt ahead of the Valley, which Jax addressed at the premiere party in a separate red carpet interview with Bravo's The Daily Dish. So it's not for PR, but you addressed it at the red carpet. Okay. Jax promised fans would get to see a lot of excitement, a lot of involvement as the show's couples enter a new era, including parenthood, marriage, and separation. Of course, not everything was planned, namely his and Brittany's breakup. "The most important thing is I don't want people thinking this is a publicity stunt," Jax told The Daily Dish. "I think when people start watching the show and they understand that we start filming this almost a year ago, they'll know that this kind of stuff has been happening with my wife and I. I would never use my family as a publicity stunt." Well, you allowed it to be filmed. You didn't say, "I'm not going to be on the show anymore. This is too serious. I'm allowing it to be filmed." Stassi Schroeder said that. Stassi Schroeder said, "I'm not friends with any of these people. I'm not going to be on the show. It would be fake to be on the show." Stassi Schroeder said it. So, okay. Brittany told Page Six that she moved herself and cruised into an Airbnb on January 24th, 2024, and has since asked her estranged husband to do 4 little things, none of which Jax has complied with. Her statements echoed what she previously said about Jax not really trying to work things through their issues. "I'm not saying that I'm perfect by any means, but I had to step out and take care of myself and my son," Brittany told Page Six. Not only did the dry spell contribute to the fractures in the marriage, but the Valley trailer also revealed Brittany wanted to have a second child, something Jax referred to as worrisome. She told Page Six it was a whole nother thing audience would see throughout season 1 and a whole nother reason why we are where we are now. I love that they put in here whole apostrophe nother, N-O-T-H-E-R. They're trying to make her out to be such an idiot. Jax and Brittany say their 2-year-old son is their #1 priority. However, Jax even told Page Six that nothing's changed between him and Brittany outside of sharing a roof, and that they will still co-parent and manage their businesses all the same, including the When Reality Hits and Jax and Britney podcast in Jax's Studio City. Jax continues to deny rumors of infidelity, given his relationship history and Vanderpump Rules, and said communication problems were behind the split. Watch The Valley premiering Tuesday, March 19th, 2024 on Bravo. So here's my question to you as far as it possibly being a PR stunt or not, okay? Does them possibly going through all this turmoil and some of it being filmed and us getting to see the behind the scenes of Jax and Britney, who we haven't seen in several years, does it entice you to want to watch the show more? Or does it make you say, oh, I have no interest in the show whatsoever? In all honesty, as somebody that was very invested in the relationship of Jax and Britney on Vanderpump Rules, it makes me want to watch it even more. So for me, it does feel like a PR stunt and a marketing stunt, and I don't really care what they say. I don't know why they even address it at all. If it were me, I'd say, how dare you even ask me? I'm not even giving a statement, because you'll have to watch the show to find out. Then that would be the PR move of the century, wouldn't it? But they're too stupid for all that. No, they're too stupid. That's why Jax couldn't even get past round 1 of House of Villains. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.